Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 1 of the build of the LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon. Now, a lot of my fans may be wondering, hey, you already built the Millennium Falcon. I did build a Millennium Falcon earlier this year. It was actually in May. I built the Millennium Falcon that was based on the Force Awakens movie. So this Millennium Falcon was released in 2011. It is an older set, the older Millennium Falcon. And when I say older, the Millennium Falcon in the LEGO brand, I guess, it's one of the most re-released sets that's pretty much ever been done. I mean, Star Wars sets are always rebuilt every couple years. So I think this one is like one of like 16 different iterations of Millennium Falcon. So this one is about the same size as the one that we built earlier this year. And I actually have it right here. So you can see I have this. I'm going to keep it off to the side. And what I want to do is compare some of the stuff as we go, just to kind of see what is different about them, what has changed over the years. So obviously you see the radar dish on this newer one. That's new based on the Force Awakens movie, but just looking at the picture on the box, it looks very similar to this other than that main radar dish. So I'm curious to see what all has changed between basically the 4 years. So the Force Awakens one was released in 2015 and this one was released in 2011. So it was 4 years between the two releases, and it's like, well, other than a radar dish or two, what has really changed? So that's kind of what we're gonna do with this build, is explore all of that. So moving some stuff around here so we can get all this dumped out. So there is all of our contents. Let's see, we're gonna have obviously a bag number 1. We do have this bag of large parts. I'll kind of keep that off to the side, close by. And then we have quite a few of the other numbered bags. So some of these numbered bags have multiple. For example, there's 2 bag number 4s right there. 3 bag 2s. There's another bag 1, and there's another bag 1. Okay. Well, there's actually quite a few bag 4s, bag 3s, and bags 2s. Okay. We're all good there. We also have the bag that has the instruction book as well as the sticker sheet. Stickers look real familiar to our the one we already have built here, and then we have 2 instruction books. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the parts. The bag number 1. There's actually a bunch of parts in bag number 1. So some other things that are different with this older one is we actually get the original cast of characters from the original trilogy of movies, versus the newer one we built earlier this year had the Force Awakens characters. All right, we have a couple more bags. This is kind of a big bag that has a few parts in it, and then another big bag that has just a handful of parts. All right, so we have all that out, ready to go. I also have this little box. Rip it open. We have a brown cape and a black cape. So let's go ahead and build our minifigures. First one is going to be Obi-Wan, and he's going to be holding or not holding it, but he has the brown cape around the neck bar. The old skin or not the old skin, the flesh colored skin with the old hair on it. And he has a lightsaber with the blue blade. Okay, so that's our first minifigure for this set. Next, we're going to go ahead and do Chewbacca. He's a simple little figure. So you can see this is the older style. It doesn't have some of the newer type of printing that's on the Chewbaccas. It's more or less just a plastic shape. The little ammunition thing going around his shoulder has a little bit of printing on it. But either way, it's not as detailed as the newer style Chewbaccas we get. This is Luke. And just need to find the right head. And he has the blonde hairpiece. So he is also going to be holding a blue lightsaber along with a blaster. It does show that he has a helmet as well. It doesn't show it on him, it just shows it right next to him in the instruction book. So we'll kind of just put that off to the side with him. Next is Han Solo. Pretty basic fig. He has the same type of blaster that Luke was holding on to. That's Han. Let's see, next up we're going to do Princess Leia. She also has a blaster. Find it. There it is. It's hiding under a tile. Alright, so there's Leia. And our last figure. Need the legs. There they are. So we have Darth Vader. Vader has the black cape. And I like this one because it has the printed face on it. So you can see it has the battle scars on the face. Nothing on the back. But then when we put this over, can't really see anything. So there's a newer version of the Vader that actually has a bottom piece to the helmet. And it actually kind of wraps around a little bit there. It looks a little bit better than this one, but this one's not bad. So, can't complain. It's definitely recognizable no matter what little details are left off. You know who that is. Okay, so that looks good. And that's our minifigures. So the other thing I want to do before we get too far on here is this bag that was unnumbered. I need to pull some parts out of it. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is just take them all out and put them to the side here. And we'll just grab them as we go. All right, so we're going to begin with this frame piece. There's a lot of friction pins, a lot of Technic stuff. It's kind of right over here in this pile. So that's what we're going to be using a lot of for the first couple steps. Really looks like a good portion of this bag. It's going to have a lot of the Technic pieces. So those two pieces on there. Next is this 6 long. Let's see, let's get that in the right spot. Two more friction pins. This guy here. Alright, so that looks good. I'm just going to move this down so we can see everything as I go here. Alright, 2 more of these long, dark bluish gray pieces. That friction pin has a little toe ball on the end. Then we put 2 regular friction pins. And another one of these bricks, just like that. And looks like I need to put the same thing on this side. Just like that. And another one of these guys right there. Turn the page and we're more or less repeating all of those steps on this side. Okay, 1, 2, and the toe ball piece. Alright, looks good. Okay. So far from what I can remember, this is pretty much just like the previous one that we've built. It's kind of weird putting these pieces on because they go in these bricks, but you can see it just kind of spins and dangles and kind of gets a little, I don't know, out of control at times. Sometimes it bothers me that they're not completely straight or flat down. So it shows this just right there. Nothing is really holding it together. turn the page and it does show a long plate that will go right here. And that will interlock that piece together. So that's, I guess, good to go for now. Let's see, we have another one of these pieces. So this one's different because it has this piece only on one side. Just like the other one, we're just going to set it over here. Grab one of our long plates. Okay. That'll have to do for now. Couple more friction pins. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. One, 2. And this will slide in right there. This is kind of where the cockpit area is going to come around. And then this whole portion is the, I guess, the disc area, and then this is the middle part that's going to stick out. So if you're kind of lost where we're at, that'll help hopefully orient you a little bit. So we have 2 of these square plates. And we have 4 of these tan studs. Alright, 2 more of our long plates. Got one going here. Another one here. Just kind of give it a nice hammer on there, make sure it's nice and snug. Couple plates there, and then we have this modified plate with the clip. It actually appears I put one of these on wrong. That will go there, and this one actually comes off. We're not going to use that one just yet. But we do have these 2 modified plates with the clip on it. One there and one there. Next plate there, and then 3 of these wedge plates. These are going to go around the perimeter. So once again, we don't have it here because that's where the cockpit area is going to come out. We have another large, well, another 2 large plates. So that big bag of unnumbered stuff, pretty much we used all of it in bag number 1. I think we could have used, they should have numbered it bag 1, with the exception of this light blue flex tube piece that's going to be used for the engine booster part. So other than that, we didn't use, other than that, we did use everything else in the bag. Alright, so we have a couple of black plates, and we have 8 more Technic pins. 4 on each side of this area. Gonna skip a hole, put one there. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Skip the hole. Plate with 2 inverted slopes. And that will go there. Turn this over and you can kind of see the frame now, kind of how everything is laid out. What we're going to do is put some of these square 6x6 plates on the underside. It'll help stabilize everything. I'll lock everything in place. We have 2 of these tan Technic bricks. You can see they're upside down, so the studs are facing up when we have this upside down. Okay, so we have 1. Hold up, let me get some of this other stuff on first. It'll help me line everything up. Plate there and 2 of these guys. Alright, so we're going to put these red pins in there. We're not going to push them all the way through, just far enough to just be held in place. Now we have some plates. Here, this one here. One there, and this one goes all the way back here. Alright, so turn it back over. And it feels pretty sturdy right now. I mean, with all those Technic pieces and plates, definitely feels like it's not going anywhere. So that's a good thing. Let's see, we have this black plate that'll go back here. My instructions show this black. It appears like kind of a dark gray. So the color is kind of faded over time. So I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind as I'm building this, that what looks dark gray is really black. Right, so we have the plates going around the perimeter of this. These little 1x plates. That one will go right there. Next we have a black tile. 2 black slopes. Red plate. Another red plate here. A 1x3 black. Where does it show this? Oh, right here. Okay, so next up we have these plates with tiles on them. Then another single tile will just go here. And we have a good assortment of these 1x2 tiles. Once again, going all the way around the perimeter to kind of build up body portion. Alright, looks good so far. 2 more of these. 1, 4 corner pieces. Corner pieces are easy to find. Basically goes right next to each one of the tiles. And then we have the dark bluish gray plates. Go there, and this tile actually is in the wrong spot. Move it right there. And this little clip piece kind of got knocked off. And we have another plate right there. Dropping pieces. Where did that piece go? On the floor, of course. 5, 6, 7, 8 of these chamfered corner bricks. See, it's a corner brick, but it has that little angle cut into it. These are actually lining up right next to the corner plates. So now we're going to put these bricks on. It'll help hold those other plates on. Oops, not that. We have this piece. And these two. Go there. The last thing for this bag is we have our little trapdoor piece. That more or less just kind of goes like that. All right, so that completes bag number 1. So we are going to go ahead and start our second bag of parts right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 2 parts out. We're good to go. I'm going to move this over just a little bit and actually kind of do this number, so we can have a little bit more room to work here. All right, so that looks good. So we're going to start with some more plates. Each step has the part call out, so it makes it easier for me to find all the parts. So that's everything I need for this step. So we got tiles going on. With our assortment of plates there. Two of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a black 1x2. Although in the instructions it looks dark gray. It's actually a black one. And where is it at? It's probably the only one in this bag. It should be easy to find if it's the only one. And of course I can't find it. All right. Interesting. I'll do this bag. All right, I'm not gonna get hung up on it. Whenever I'll find it eventually, and when I do, it's gonna be, I know where it's at. See that piece there, this piece here. I've got 3 of these black brackets, that piece, this piece, and one of these guys. So what we're going to do is put these brackets on this brick. That will go all the way back there. We have a cabinet with a door. That'll go there. We have a crate and a single stud. Okay, we have a good amount of parts for the next step. Go ahead and pull them all together. 4 of these studs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, a cone shape, 2 of these tiles. Piece and this piece. So what are we going to do here? We have this Travis brick that we're going to put some tan studs around it. And this piece. Slide in there. Shows that going right there. Still kind of bugging me that I can't find that one brick, the black brick that I'm looking for. Okay, so next we have these wheel-shaped pieces. These are gonna get little fans in there. Don't remember if this was on the other one. We'll have to look and see. I think there was something similar to it. Those will both go there. And we have our first stickers. I don't like the way they did these older models. They show the part on the model first and then you put the sticker on. I find it actually harder to put the sticker on that way. But we'll just go with it for now. Okay, so there's our 2 stickers on there. We have 4. Oh, there's our black piece that I was looking for. I knew I would find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 8 tiles. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a panel and we have 2 of these 2x4 pieces. And what we're going to do is make 2 beds. So we start with these plates on the underside, turn it over, put tiles down there, another plate there, there, and this one goes right here. So that's very similar to what we did in the other model. Some chairs there. Make some little benches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more somewhere. Oh, no, it just called for 5. My bad. 2 Technics. Black piece, black round piece, and one more black cone shape. Alright, so we're gonna make our little space chess table. I can't remember the actual name of the game, but I'm sure someone out there will tell me. There's the little round chess table type piece. This will go right there. These 1x4s go on the perimeter there. We have a Technic bricks and a few more bricks there. All right, so that'll go there. All those bricks there, and then we have this one tall brick. Where does it go? Okay, goes there. Two plates, 1 plate, and 4 of these ladder pieces. Ladder pieces will go like that. We have our 2 plates. Where does this plate go? It looks like it goes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a little printed keyboard piece. There it is. It's black printing on a very dark gray tile, so it's kind of hard to see. But kind of once you see it, you can't really unsee it, if that even makes sense. All right, so we have some more control panel pieces, a couple of lights. Inside, 2 more brown chairs, 3 of these 1x6s, maybe 1, 2, 3, 2 modified plates with clips, and single red brick there. Have all the parts for this step. Have these printed pieces on here. That will go right in there. So we have a pretty extensive little control panel there. there. Looks good, looks good. Some single 1x1s with studs on the side. Another ladder piece. Two of these levers. Okay. So it shows the model turned. Sort of turn it like that, put that there. We have a single coffee mug just kind of sitting out here. So now we need to make a 2x build. Similar to the other one we made for the back. We have these black brackets. This is actually where our side panels are going to connect to. This is very similar to what we did on the other Millennium Falcon. So there's all my brackets, plate, modified plates with a little bar clip piece. That piece goes there. Those go on both sides. What did I forget here? Okay, I forgot a plate. Two more plates on there. I'll cover that up. And with that wedge plate there. Okay, we're going to turn the model back around like this. We have a plate. We have two brackets. Two bricks and two more plates. We have another 2x build. There and right there. Those both go like that. Throwing stuff around. Two plates, two bricks with the Technic pins built into them. Now we have some more friction pins. Don't really need that friction pin on there because you're attaching it to this plate. The plate would actually hold it in place, but we'll just go with it. Slide those pins in there. That'll hold that in place just fine. Those two plates. This angled lift arm will actually hold all of that together, make for a real clean, sturdy model. Alright, so we're going to move that to the side for now. We have a little sub-assembly to make, which consists of these clips and an assortment of plates. This is another one of those type of builds that I think I could probably memorize. This is the older style clip. Move that to the side. And this actually gets some tiles. Go there. Some more of the clips. 2 more plates. Let's see, we have 2 more tiles. There and there. This one will go there. So, this piece, we will clip it on right there. Bring it around. Whoops. One thing you have to make sure these clips are facing up. So try that again. Bring it around, clip it on there. That actually rests up there nicely. It fits kind of like a glove. You know, like it was meant to go there. All right, what am I doing here? Have a cheese slope. 2 of these. We have 2 plates, a longer plate. Alright, so this is going to be part of the piece that connects to the cockpit area. That looks good. Next is a plate here. We have 1, 2, plate there. 2 brackets, 2 corner plates. Little turntable plate there. And that completes bag number 2. All right, so that's going to complete part 1 of this build. Appreciate you guys watching. Let's kind of bring our other model over without knocking too much stuff over. Knock the cockpit off. Okay. I think the way I'm going to compare it is actually turn it over. And looking from the underside, it looks like it's pretty much, so far, identical. There's not much that has changed. Well, so there's a little bit. I see small variations, but overall it's pretty similar. Alright, so anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, hit the little subscribe button. Check out the links I have down below if you want to see more videos just like this. And we'll see you in the next one.